For the fourth year running, the Tony Elumelu Foundation hosts 5,000 young African entrepreneurs at its forum.
The foundation has the funding, the $5,000.
The forum presents a unique opportunity to generate ideas, forge networks, and bring policymakers and the private sector together in a spirit of robust debate and interaction. The theme for this year, Empowering African Entrepreneurs, demonstrates the Foundation's conviction that Africa's private sector and its entrepreneurs have the potential to transform the African continent.
We set out to define the philosophy that underpins what we do at the Foundation, and that philosophy is the philosophy of Afro-capitalism, which is the idea that the African private sector has a role to play and must indeed begin to play its role in helping to transform Africa by investing reasonably long-term and in key sectors that will help to transform our economy and create social wealth and shared prosperity.
So, I would like to know if African presidents...
The session of the Founders Dialogue allows participants to interact with two African presidents, President Uhuru Kenyatta of Kenya and President Nana Akufo-Addo of Ghana. The goal is to uncover useful insight into the advancement of entrepreneurship in Africa.
So that's our responsibility. Run our countries well and provide a framework for the macroeconomies of our countries to work well. I think that we put those things together and encourage the ingenuity, encourage the sense of enterprise, sense of innovation amongst our young people. Then we are, as it were, squaring the circle. That's what I'm trying to do in Ghana.
It is therefore time for proper, careful policy making from us in leadership and from investment from you. But it is equally your duty to turn your hands to patient and productive work.
One of the major highlights of the event is the launch of TEF Connect, the world's largest digital platform for African entrepreneurs.
TEF Connect! Connecting you entrepreneurs, we're connecting the government, we're connecting the private sector, the mentors, the investors, the accelerators and the incubators all over the world, all over Africa, all over this round stage to come and network, come and learn, come and leverage on business tools and curated learning content.
The Tony Elumelu Foundation presents a decade of commitment to support 10,000 African entrepreneurs and startups, and it's open to entrepreneurs from all 54 African countries. Over the next 10 years, the goal of the foundation is to generate over 1 million jobs through these entrepreneurs.